they can actually hear your brain going, they can hear your brain going, you begin to justify it because you don't want to be caught like you lied.
I hope you saw this video because that is where we are continuing from.
Or you were not honest before, so you create even more confusion by trying to cover up for yourself. And what you do when you do that is you are dealing with a human being, so therefore they begin to lose trust in you. And yet, when you are doing all this, your whole intention is to avoid conflict. That is your real intention. But the direct fruit of your behavior is the actual result that you're getting. It is creation of confusion for the person that you are dealing with. Say, oh, I just said that because I thought you would like, I thought you didn't want, I thought. Who asked you to be thinking for another adult? Who asked you to be managing another adult? The energy behind what you're doing is an insincere energy because it is not the truth. And that is the information that their brain is working with. And pretty soon, whoever you're dealing with can no longer trust you.
I hope you saw this video.
They can no longer trust anything that comes out of your mouth. When you say good morning, they begin to run because they feel like, who knows, maybe there is danger around the corner. Because dealing with you is so confusing. They feel like they can't even get to know you. They can't even understand how much weight to give your words simply because you can never be direct. This is not a good way to communicate, my friend. This is not a good way to be in a relationship. You are making things so hard, and then you will turn around and you feel puzzled and you will say, this person is never pleased. Despite everything that I do for them, they are never pleased. They're always complaining, because pretty soon they begin to complain. They don't even want to interact with you anymore because you're exhausting, because everything with you is meaningless, because everything that you tell them, they find out that it is not really what it is. So everything that they do, they have to redo again because you have not given the true information. So this person gets tired. This is the reason why sometimes when you're talking to the person doesn't even take you seriously. They prefer to listen to other people because it's like, who knows what this person is saying? Now they're just trying to give me some more information that is not going to be real, you know? And they're just tired. They're tired of dealing with you. And you're just wondering because you are doing everything. You're now having sleepless nights. You're doing everything to please this person. I keep quiet. I don't try to cause trouble. I do everything to make this person comfortable. But this person continues to be uncomfortable. And now they're even disregarding me. They don't even listen to me. What can I do? Why do I have this monster? But you created the monster, my friend. The truth is that even very kind people who are naturally very kind, like I myself, I am very nice and very kind, but I cannot tolerate anybody who is sending me around, sending me on a wild goose chase. You sending me down different paths, always confusing me. I don't want to deal with that. A person like me, I will be very, very upset. The last gentleman that I was talking about, he told me he started to lose his temper with his wife. He started to snap at her. And when he found himself even snapping at her in public and in front of the children, he became very ashamed of himself. And he said, oh my goodness, this woman, I am now turning into a monster. And he told her that he wanted a divorce. And the woman did not want a divorce. And the man is, I am not treating you well. And she says, well, then treat me well. And he says, no, it is not that I do not want to treat you well, but I am finding myself in front of the children. I am behaving in a way that is embarrassing me. And I feel that I am putting you under pressure. So I think that the best way to deal with this is that we go our separate ways. But the woman does not want that, because she does not want to, again, she does not want the whole world to see her as a bad person, because she does not want to have a broken marriage. because in her mind, they're going to see her as a bad person. But she is in there causing havoc on this man's brain or causing havoc in the family, and even the children are confused. The children are confused. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is a very, very big, weighty thing. This is a very, very big deal. You have to stop trying to be good. You have to stop acting good. It's better that you act bad. Whatever. If you see something that you don't agree with, let them know that you don't agree with it, so that they know that you don't agree with it. Don't make them think that you are alright with it, and then tomorrow they find out that you're never alright with it. You creating a lot of confusion and conflict in your effort to create peace. You are creating the exact opposite. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? So this is it. Sometimes they ask you a question and you hesitate to answer. And the next thing, they can see you, they can actually hear your brain going, they can hear your brain going, they can hear your brain squeezing itself, scratching all the corners, because you're thinking quickly in your mind, how do I answer so that they're not upset? You're quickly trying to read their countenance, their reaction, their response to what you're saying. But you don't know that what you're doing is that you are frustrating them. They're waiting. Why can't you answer this simple question? Why can you not answer this simple question? Now they begin to understand this person is never going to tell me the truth. They're always going to be weighing what they're saying. And now they can never even take you seriously. They don't trust you. And you think, but I'm a very good person. How can somebody say they cannot trust me? But there it is, my friend. There is the verdict. Every interaction with you becomes conflict. And they don't want to deal with that anymore. And you're wondering, I am a very peaceful person who does not create trouble. How can anybody say that I am so troublesome that they don't want to deal with me? And then you begin to tell yourself that this person must have mental issues. Or you begin to tell yourself that this person is bad. And then you go out there online, on the internet, and all these people will keep on telling you that somebody is disrespecting you, that they are taking your goodness for granted. But none of you ever actually look at what is really happening. Because I want you to answer this sincerely. Is there anybody who will see something that they are enjoying and they will act like they don't want to enjoy that thing? Is there anybody who is actually sincerely enjoying something and they will be rejecting it? I don't think so. So, at every point in time, there are only two people who are going to do this. The person who has mental issues, yes, and the person who you are doing very, very bad to while you're thinking that you're doing good to them. But the bottom line is this. Even if the person has mental issues, even if the person does not have mental issues, the bottom line is this. This person is not enjoying what they're getting with you. That is the truth. And I know that there will be some people who will treat you in a certain way because they just want to keep you guessing. They want to make life difficult for you so that you continue to shrink yourself and allow them to have their way with you. These are the sick people. The bottom line is that you don't have any reason to be loyal to this relationship because this person does not even value it or appreciate it. So the bottom line is that whenever somebody is behaving in any way where they do not appreciate you, something is definitely wrong between the two of you. This relationship is not aligned. This relationship is not aligned. But what I want you to do is I want you to go and look at your part, because many times people are being the one who is destroying the relationship, and then they are enlisting the other person's help in destroying the relationship. Hear me again. You may be the one destroying the relationship and you're just simply enlisting the other person's help. When you're extremely accommodating to a point that doesn't even make sense, you are destroying the relationship. You cannot be accommodating like that. You cannot be agreeable to everything because you're a human being. You have choices, options, you have things that matter to you. So the moment that you begin to allow things to come in that don't matter to you, you know you cannot sustain it. You're going to show them in another behavior, on another day, on another thing that you decide that other initial behavior is not really you. And then you create a conflict in the relationship. So if you're always freezing up because you're so focused, trying to read the room, so that you cannot even just be yourself. So if you find that you feel that you're really trying hard to please your partner, but in your understanding, despite your good intentions and everything, you're never appreciated, therein lies the problem. If you go into a relationship, if your mind is not clear and you haven't been taught the blind spots, the things that you should look out for, you will not even have compatibility. No amount of kindness. You will meet good people and you'll be wasting the opportunities all the time because you don't know the things that you are doing wrong, because they're all in your blind spots. But anyway, I leave free information here in the videos as well for your own benefit. If you're finding difficulty and you're not sure how to be good and how to be bad, you can always leave me in the comments. Leave me a comment in the comments, or you can send me a direct message on Instagram or on Facebook, and I will be very happy to give you clarity regarding anything that you're not sure about. This video, you have to treat it as a requirement, not as a suggestion, as a requirement. You have to get it stuck in your brain, okay? So you get this part right. And now, if this video has shifted anything for you, because I know it has, leave me a comment in the comments. And like the video, share it with anybody that you actually care about. Do not be selfish to leave good information like this to yourself. Share it with anybody that you want them to actually know the changes that they need to make so that they can stop suffering in their relationships. And then that helps me to feel encouraged to keep on making more content like this. And YouTube will also know that I am giving good information and helping people's lives, and not those people who try to tell you that, oh, they're just disrespecting you, and they keep on making you and your partner to be quarreling, and you keep on seeing your partner as a monster and Frankenstein without you knowing that you are actually breeding a monster. You're creating a monster in the laboratory in your relationship, and you don't even know that. So you know that I've helped you. Let me know that. So ciao, presto, see you in the next video.